Okay, so day 4 of week 1 of getting your first bar muscle up. So today, again, we've got the same opener. We've got our 1 minute hollow hold and then 1 minute of our overhead opener, working on our shoulders and chest. Then we've got a pull and press with using a band on the rig. And then out of the pulls, 5 sets of 5, and then we'll end with 3 sets of max effort on kipping beat swings. So I will start off with the hollow hold for a minute. And again, the best way to get into it is coming down. You can bring your knees up, like up right here. Tuck yourself in so that your upper back is off the ground and there is no space in between your back. Then, just depending upon where you're at, you can then bring your knees out, your feet out, and keep your hands here, or you can then bring your hands overhead where you can hold it here. And again, you can always bring a knee in here or keep it out, or if you get tired, you can also bring your knees back in to reset if you start to lose this shape. So what it'll feel like if you start to lose that shape is you'll start to get that arch in your back and you start to develop space here. So then you go ahead, reset, bring your knees in, reset, and then hold it for a minute. And I'm hoping that by this time I've kind of gone through my minute, going through the different versions. So it's about a minute. All right, perfect. Okay, so next we'll go through our minute of our overhead opener. So that's just coming through here. Pushing through, working on your shoulder mobility as well as stretching out your chest and also in your lats. Okay, so we're working on this also for about a minute. So during this minute, I like to kind of move my shoulders around, kind of move my body around so I can make sure that I get all different parts of my chest, of my lats, and I'll come on and give it a break just a little bit and then get back into it. You can also play with the where your hands are on the bar, so a little bit narrow, or you can widen them up a little bit. That's probably about a minute. Yes. Okay. So that's our warm up. We got our hollow hold and then our overhead opener. Next is our pull and press. And this is a max effort for 2 minutes. So you're going to come stand back so you've got a little bit of tension. You're going to want to use a thin band because you're pulling back here. Actually just back, up, down, and then in. So again, we're going to do this for 2 minutes. So don't worry about getting as many reps as you can, but moving with purpose, making sure here you're coming to a 90-degree angle so that your arms met your elbows, a 90-degree angle. Then as you push up, it's coming out just a little bit and then back down and then forward. Also this whole time you want to keep your midline all nice and tight and you're not getting an arch right here just to be able to pull the band back some more. So keep that nice and straight, just like we were in the hollow hold. So that's about a minute. So you got 1 more minute. So by now, at least I'm hoping that you're starting to feel a little bit of burn in your shoulders, because I am. And just keeping those reps consistent, nice and slow. All we're concerned about here is just working on that form, building up that shoulder and lat strength. Got about another 15 seconds. Okay, so that's about 2 minutes right there. Okay, so next, we've got our out of the pools. So I'm going to be starting down in this position here and then jumping up to above the bar, okay? Trying to maintain that hollow position here and coming down. 3, 4, and 5. You go ahead and take about 20-second rest in between sets. So that's your first set there. And then we'll end with our kicking swings. Okay, so second set. And you're gonna wanna grip the bar at the normal place that you usually do your pull-ups. So you don't wanna come out too wide or too narrow. It's actually just right outside your shoulders. Here. And again, with this exercise, you're working on pushing the bar down as you're coming up, rather than bending here and pushing up. You want to be able to jump up as high as you can, so you're pressing as little as possible. Okay. So next set, this is number 3. And then at the top, I'm going to be pushing away from the bar. So instead of being down here like this, my shoulders are next to my ears. I want you to push away so you're activating your lats, keeping everything up and tight. So that was 3 or 4? I think that was 3. Okay. All right, set number 4. Okay, one more set to go. 20-second rest, and then we'll do it again. And then again, these can be done like you could use them as a warm-up before you come to class. You can use it just as some extra working on skills after the class. So feel free to come in before or afterwards and work on these. All right, last one. And 5. Okay, that's our 5 set of 5 out of the pools. Last bit is 3 sets of max effort for beat swings. Hard tipping beat swings, okay? So just like we're reinforcing with everything we do, reinforcing both the hollow hold and also the arch, okay? When you start, you're going to keep that hollow hold nice and tight, and then as you initiate the swing, you initiate it with your shoulders rather than with your hips. So I'm gonna start right here and pushing away from the bar. So here, and then through. Trying to keep your feet together, legs straight the whole time. So instead of doing this and just moving my legs, you're pushing, pulling, push, pull, okay? So that's set number 1. We're doing 2 more sets. We've got a rest of, I think it's 20 seconds in between. You were actually supposed to have 30 seconds of rest, I think, between each set of 5 for your out of the pulls. All right, so second set. So here we're working on our lat strength and also our grip strength. That's why it's a max effort. So you're bringing your scaps together in the back, hollow hold, push away. And by now your forearms are starting to burn a little bit. Hopefully, that's the purpose. All right, we got 1 more set. So again, just also another note is you should have control of that hollow hold and arch so that at any point you can stop and your body's not swinging. So we'll test that out a couple times. So again, bring my head out, hollow hold, and then push away. So if at any point, if someone were to ask you to stop, I stop and I'm not swinging very much. Okay, that's it. Day 4, week 1. So next video will be starting week number 2.